Hey everyone, welcome back to more exciting news for Shiba Inu today. We do have some more important updates, but making noise, Shiba Inu beats Ethereum and Bitcoin to remain the second most traded cryptocurrency in August, and that is not something not a lot of people consider. I also support Shiba Inu, but no one would believe this article unless the 2.0 prices are deleted. Regardless, this is super huge, and it's still getting a lot of volume. Nobody's talking about this, so definitely be sure to like the video. But Shiba Inu positions itself being the 2 times higher than Bitcoin and 3 times higher than Ethereum, as the two leading cryptos have a trading volume of 1 trillion and 750 billion respectively, but SHIB enjoyed a 2 trillion trading volume and triumphed over giants such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, so it's still being a lot talked about. But the main reason Shiba Inu seems attractive and defeated biggest such as Bitcoin and Ethereum is its low-hanging price that gives every investor purchasing power available for less than a cent. And not a lot of people are talking about this. That had Shiba Inu beats Ethereum and Bitcoin to remain the second most traded cryptocurrency in August. Like, that's simply crazy to me. Nobody's talking about this. But another factor for SHIB is to investors to feel Bitcoin and Ethereum are too expensive and have missed their early buzz and believe Shiba Inu could deliver them riches in the long term if it someday reaches 1 cent or even $1. So everyone believes, but you can see Tether over here, 2.8 trillion, Shiba Inu here, 1.9 trillion, and you can see Bitcoin, 1 trillion, and then Ethereum is not being traded a lot due to Ethereum fees, but you can see also Solana over here, 216 billion, and then Binance USD. So Shiba Inu was the third most talked about cryptocurrency in August 2021, and it was behind Bitcoin and Ethereum in just a few numbers, as reported by Eco Analytics. Data from Etherscan also shows the SHIB's popularity is growing by the day, as the coin managed to add to close to 1,000 investors every day into its fold. The coin is expected to swing 25% in September from its present value as it's holding to resistance levels. So it's definitely going to be growing 25%. 25% is a lot of money, and potentially we could be even eating a zero. Now, the coin recently got listed in eToro and Webull trading platforms, and reports are doing rounds that Robinhood and Coinbase are working listing SHIB as their respective apps. And the cryptocurrency market gave a good performance in August 2021, and several coins on the resistance levels are reaching new weekly highs. The overall sentiments remain bullish, and investors remain positive about the market prospects. Shiba Inu at the time of publishing was trading, and is up. So really important to know, it's still on a lot of watch lists. Leash being on only 33,000 watch lists, it's not being talked about as much as SHIB, and SHIB is definitely going strong. It doesn't even matter, like, it's going so strong right now. A lot of people are buying, from what I can see so far. So if we check over here, Shiba Inu is still top 50. If it can get closer, that would be a lot better. But Ethereum fees are accelerating process, and this is why Ethereum grew so much this month. Ethereum 2 researchers are working on ways to accelerate the merge. It will probably happen earlier than expected, and a lot of people are expecting it to happen in 2022 and not 2023. So this is big, and this definitely increased the price so far. And I will buy this car when SHIB hit 1/10 of a penny. Whatever people say, I damn care. I believe in Shiba. And if SHIB hits 1/10 of a penny, I would be really happy and go buy a nice apartment. So a lot of people are holding really, really, really strong. So that's really exciting to see. But a lot of people are investing for their own reason. And seeing that and living in here with your Shiba Inu profits would be really exciting to see. The good news is that cheaper to live like this above film snippets. So it's really cheap to live like this, and this is the people's goal basically. And it's becoming a community. People want to buy houses with SHIB, like an in-ground pool, by the lake. That's simply crazy. But a lot of people have their own goals. And if we check over here, Shiba Inu isn't widely speculative as it used to be. It's true. For us to stay alive and have a chance, the ecosystem needs to continue to develop and gain more interest and utility, which is definitely going to be happening if the developers do their own thing, which in fact there are. Being a holder is definitely tough and having to fight through the constant hate and negativity, but I just keep focusing on what the devs are trying to do and staying in for the opportunity. So Russian Sberbank plans to register its digital asset tool in September as the largest banking and financial institution in Russia and one of the world's public companies. spares move into the digital asset is a significant one. So this is definitely something else, but it has maintained a negative stance on private cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and they're doing their own digital asset. That is something to consider, as we already talked about this and how this affects Shiba Inu. If you did not know, this heavily affects Shiba Inu, as digital assets are not the best, but they're not bad either. But we are going to be seeing big Visa partnerships with Shiba Inu in the future, which is something I'm really excited about. Now, Visa is just setting up, and it's only a matter of time before we see more growth like this. Now, Visa will facilitate USDC payments. They said that back in December, but right now we're seeing a lot of money coming into SHIB and into other cryptocurrency projects as well. So, for example, U.S. defense contractor Simba Chain raises $25 million to boost NFT efforts. The $25 million funding, and this is crazy, $25 million funding, that is something else. But MicroStrategy stock flips bullish with the MSTR, a Bitcoin proxy for institutional investors, and the bullish setup has appeared after MicroStrategy increasingly positive correlation with Bitcoin. The flagship currently has surged 330% year on year and is now struggling to close above 50,000. So look at this, everything is growing, everything is going strong. And if you don't remember, MicroStrategy owns 105,000 Bitcoin, worth around 5 billion, as they basically pumped up the market because they believe that institutions are buying into Bitcoin, and they probably will be one of the richest wallets if they're not already. With the SEC not approving a pure play Bitcoin ETF, MSTR will continue to serve as a proxy for fund families. The move by the Capital Group is not an outlier. I expect others to initiate or add to their existing positions. So they're playing a high-risk play for Bitcoin, and it seems like it's already being proven that it works. Now, the SEC boss tells EU Parliament crypto and fintech could be as disruptive as the internet, and it promoted cooperation between Europe and the United States in the seeking to regulate decentralized financial technologies. When the SEC wants to basically regulate cryptocurrencies, this is a big thing. He's seeing, I think the transformation we're living through right now could be every bit as big as the internet in the 1990s. So cryptocurrencies are the next factor, and SHIB is being a part of history. And what he said, basically from SEC, Gensler highlighted that DeFi platforms provide direct access to millions of investors without the presence of a broker mediating between the public and the protocol, but pointed out that it came with big risk. He said that DeFi and crypto has been rife with fraud, scams, and abuse, and emphasized the vulnerability of investing public in the absence of clear investor protection obligations on this platform. Now, Bitcoin price returns to 50K as there's a lot of liquidations being lost, and this is really exciting for SHIB's prices as well, as this will make Bitcoin's price grow, and in turn making Shiba Inu's price grow. After a night of bullish action, the pair is left with a lower trading range of recent weeks behind, with volatility still significant at the time of writing. But going on to more news, like ADA is seeing strong growth, and with that, I do want to see SHIB growth as well, as ADA is preparing for a massive rebound. Now, two bills aimed at furthering the adoption of cryptocurrencies and blockchain are now in law in the state of Texas. Texas House bill passed by both chambers in the state of legislature in May and signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott in June, officially took effect on September 1st, establishes a blockchain working group in Texas, while HB amends the state's uniform commercial code to recognize cryptocurrencies under commercial law. So Texas, which, surprise, surprise, Texas loves cryptocurrencies, will now recognize commercial law as cryptocurrencies. And this is really important for getting crypto out there. And this is positive for crypto generally because Texas became the fourth U.S. state behind Wyoming, Rhode Island, and Nebraska to clarify the commercial law status of these assets. And this is big. This means parties to transactions have clarity regarding their legal rights and obligations. Judges have a roadmap to adjudicate disputes, and lenders know they have an enforceable lien on crypto pledged as a collateral for collateralized loans. So crypto is something else. And with Texas coming in, they're very positive on crypto so far. So this is something else. Some Bitcoin miners have set up shop in Texas, and they're coming back, and it's increasing the prices. And also some more good news for today. Illegal crypto mining is not the cause of power shortages in Iran, ministry says. Iran's Ministry of Industry, Mine and Trade Question Taverniers claims that illegal mining activities consume 2,000 megawatts of power. And unauthorized miners are the main culprits behind the power outages in the recent months. We should have had 80% less blackouts if miners have halted their activities. But basically, it's not. Crypto mining is not the reason. You know, it doesn't seem like that, but they're closing the mining farms, and like Iranian citizens who help authorities track down illegal miners were awarded 100 million rials, so that is $500 as a bounty. All through Iran has approved registered businesses to conduct mining operations. Authorities have warned crypto miners to register their business. And that's simply crazy for me, but Shiba Inu being one of the most traded coins out there, we could definitely be seeing a huge rebound as we heard all of this positive news. Like all of this will affect Shiba Inu in the following days, especially the Ethereum 2 upgrade. Like this will make less fees, which will in turn increase Shiba Inu. And when this should be happening is probably by the end of 2021, maybe even later, probably somewhere in 2022 instead of 2023 or 2024. And this will make less and less fees for Ethereum. And with that being said, this will mean Ethereum is being burned more and more, and this means Shiba Inu will be traded also more and more because it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace everyone.